Hello, welcome to Let the Light In TV. I am Craig Christopherson. Today we are looking at the Freewell K2 filter system. So this was made so that all of your filters, your ND filters, your mist filters, your blue streak filters, everything in the kit, your variable ND filters, all of it could live in one place. That's why this was made, to make your life hopefully more simple, more convenient in your process of applying filters to your photos or to your videos. And so instead of stacking them, instead of duct taping them together or taping filters over lenses because you don't have the right adjustment ring, I've seen it done. Instead of doing all of that and all of that finagling, they created this system to hold it all together for you. So straight off the bat, what is the price? I'm going to tell you at this moment of recording. I am actually not sure of the price. It just got released today. And so I will update you when I can, whether that's in the description or in the title. I'll throw that update as soon as I can. All right, let's move on for all the future people who are watching this video. What's in the bag? What am I buying here? So first of all, these come in really nice leather covered pouches, or the main system comes in a really nice leather bag. And so it is going to hold all of the various parts, and it's gonna make traveling with this filter system really nice because everything's going to be protective. It's got that soft kind of felt material inside to keep it safe and protected. And additionally, on the main leather case, the inside of the case actually expands outwards to make accessing the various parts of this kit a whole lot easier. Okay, so again, what is in the bag? Well, you've got your various ring filter sizes. So you got your 67 millimeter, your 72, your 77, and your 82 millimeter ring filter sizes. And so what that's gonna do is, you know, if your lens thread on your lens is 82 millimeters, then you grab your 82, and that's gonna go on your lens, and it's gonna fit into the actual kit. You've got your VND base, you've got your CPL 1 to 5, you got your CPL 6 to 9 filter, you've got your blue streak filter, sorry, you've got your mist filter, and you've got your hard GND 0.9 filter. All of that is there, okay? So we know the different pieces. Now, how about a question? Is it any good? Well, as far as making many filters usable at once, then yes, it's fantastic. It makes using a copious amount of filters really quite easy and simple and portable. So in that sense, in using and applying many filters to your footage and having them all there on the end of your lens in a nice convenient way, then yes, this product is great. But is it great in the way that it looks and in the product that it actually produces? Well, that's a great question. But first, let's figure out how to put this thing on.
So whenever you first pull this thing out of the box, it looks a little confusing, but it's actually quite a simple system to use. The first thing is to put your adapter ring onto your lens. We've got that on. Next, what you need is the actual K2 filter system. Press in those red tabs to unlock it, and it will be able to be then locked once you place it on the adapter ring. To further lock it and stabilize it, just tighten those two red screws. There is a level on there if you're going to be using the graduated filter or the blue streak filter, and you want to get those lines just right, lined up with the horizon or whatever you're trying to do. We can take off the lens filter systems, replace it with whatever you want, whether that's the 1 to 5 CPL or the 6 to 9 CPL, whatever your choice or whatever the environment of light that you are facing. Next up, there's a couple of tabs. Just pull those down, and then we can use our mist filter, our blue streak filter, and our graduated filter. It's really quite an easy system to get into place.
Okay, so we know how to put it on, but how does it look? Let's get into it. Here's some footage. We're going to take a look at some individual examples and see just exactly what each filter is going to do here.
So let's start out with our base shot. We've got no filter on here, and as you can see, I've got the curves graph and the waveform graph on the bottom right so that you can see the changes as we go through. We go to our next shot here. We can see we've got our VND base on, and you'll notice we've got less light coming out from the sky, a darker image overall. We throw on our 1 to 5 CPL filter with a rotation that's going on here, and you're going to start to see, actually, especially within kind of the snow, and you can tell it in the barn at the end of the clip right now, it takes on a more of an orange tinge the more that we are closing it down. Finally, we've got our 6 to 9 CPL, and a detraction from this filter system is that your finger is going to get in the way sometimes whenever you're rotating, as you see there. I apologize for that, but that's just part of using this product. Now let's take a look at what I'll refer to as the bonus filters. So first we're going to start off, we've got our base shot here, the filters are on, VND, 1 to 5 CPL, and then we throw on our blue streak, and you'll notice our light source is coming from the right side of the image where we've got a window, the blue streaks are thrown on there. Again, we're back to our base image, and we're going to throw on the mist filter this time, and you'll notice the light has a little bit just more of a glow coming in from that top right corner. Next up, we're back to our base image once more, and this time we're going to apply the graduated filter. So you're going to see that come, slide into position, and you will quite quickly notice it does give a immediate transition, as you can see, once that graduated filter does slide into place. I think through using it, I've definitely found that if you don't have the right setup for it, if you don't have the right framing for it, it's just going to look a little bit odd, right? You need it in that appropriate landscape. And here I'm just showing you what it's going to look like with the mist filter on, and we are using a light source here. And then we're going to take that mist filter off, and we're going to bring that light source back. And you'll notice it's much smaller in size. Here we've got a low light situation. We've just got a lamp in the background. We throw on the mist filter in a low light situation. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to throw on that blue streak filter and just show you what that looks in low light. Coming up next, we've got a really overblown light source from that window, letting all the sunlight in, and the blue streak it's heavy. Next up, we are going to show the mist filter on this overblown window. It's not really an aesthetically pleasing shot, but it is going to show you what it does with different lighting situations. And so again, the mist filter just adds that glow that's going to come from the light source. Just adds that little bit of glow. Finally, we've got our graduated filter, and so you'll notice it's extremely blown out. You can't see any details through the window. So if we're going to slide that into place, you can see we can actually start to see some trees out there. We can start to see some formation of objects. There's a lot of light coming out from it, but it can help to even out the lighting in a potentially overblown scene.
Conclusion time. We've gone through it all. Now let's sum it all up. Should I buy this? Well, that's the question of what you're likely watching this video to find out in the first place. And that really depends on a couple things. First of all, do you like FreeWell filters? Do you want a very simple way to carry them around and apply the various filters effects all at one time to your photos or your videos? That's step number one. If you answered yes, well, let's go on. Then it is very convenient. So yes, this is great. However, let's just stop for a second and consider our part two of this question. Because the biggest point here maybe could be, is this system future-proof? FreeWell is advertising that this system is going to be future-proof. This is all that you need in the future. You just buy this kit and you're going to be set up for all the lenses and you're going to be fine. But are they going to stick to that commitment? Well, I don't work for FreeWell, so I don't know. Obviously, they're advertising like they are. And so the hope is that if you do buy this kit, then yes, you are future-proofed. And that's something that I always thought about when buying products. Okay, yeah, this is great now, but is this going to be still usable 5 years from now? Some of the stuff I bought, the answer is yes. Some of the stuff I bought, the answer is no. Is this going to be future proof? I don't know. That's the gamble you're going to take. Freewell is advertising like it is, so hopefully it is. And they are going to have to stick to their commitment in making their future products fit into this K2 filter system. So that's on them, and that is the little bit of risk that you take. And then the final kind of question that we have to ask ourselves today is, do I like the look that these filters give? Do I like the effects that they are giving on their footage? Do I think that, you know, the true color filters really are true color? Is it keeping it all together? And that, as far as, do you like the look? Do you like the blue streak filter? Do you like the mist filter? Well, that can come down really a lot to opinion. And so go compare it to other ones and find that out. I've given you a bunch of footage today to look at and to compare. Do you like the look of the Freewell filters? That is your opinion, and I cannot make that decision for you. But what I can tell you is that they have made a great little amalgamation tool to bring all the filters into one little kit that you put on the end of the lens, and I can say that that part of it is very good. Is the price worth it? Well, check the link down below if you want to purchase this product. It's going to have the price for you, or the updated title will have the price for you. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. If you want to see Dustin's review, the link is going to be up here somewhere. All right, now that is officially it. Take care. Remember to let the light in. Have a great day.